Starving and I forgot my hot sauce, but I'm not going back. This is electrolyte. Better look before I get started. Chicken, corn with tahini, cottage cheese with seasonings, guacamole, jalapenos, spinach that's tossed with a dressing, just a little bit, hummus. So hard to eat. Cottage cheese and chicken. Hello. It's afternoon. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, 3:30. I'm ready for a nap. That's not gonna happen. When have you ever seen me take a nap? Oh, here's some guacamole. I forgot I even had that. I'm gonna put it on some corn. Corn, guacamole. There's tahini and seasonings on there. Is that paint? It is. Paint. Oh. Men don't have to announce that they're men, sweetie. You're not a man. That chicken is called Real Good. It's not bad. I like the bread on it. Hello. Anyone that thinks that they're going to come here and give me a lecture, you'll be blocked immediately. Sweetie, you can never make it through what I've made through. The audacity. Where do they get that stuff from? They got to be selling it at some store because everybody's got some. It's the same people to be drinking on the I don't know how to mind my business. Like, damn, Business alcoholics. Big ol' bee. Big ol' bee. I want people to pay attention to how many of these are fake accounts. Those were all fake accounts. Thank y'all for helping me make money for free. Thank y'all. Guacamole on my chicken. Oh no, not on the skirt. I'm getting full. It was good. It was that pre-make guac. I'll probably never buy it again because once you open it, half of it goes bad. I wasn't ready. I had to like scoop the top off and then get to the bottom of the container to find fresh guac that didn't look like baby shit because the top half of it went bad. Yeah, it was 26. Hi, Cindy. Hope you're having a great whatever day it is. I'm actually going to go ahead and take 2 of these. Magnesium. That's good. grab that protein. Now I'm full. Yo, I'm so happy about my first brand deal. It's been a long time coming. I deserve every bit of it. At least I'm ethical. Most creators are not. It's a shady business like Hollywood. I didn't know that until I got into it. But yeah, all of these platforms, you know, they would rather you sell your soul than actually put in hard work, whatever makes their job easier, you know, makes them the most money. Whatever makes them the most money. They like this type of degeneracy. As you can see, they promote it. So yeah, that part I didn't know. I didn't know how degenerate this platform was. I didn't know how many children have cell phones. More children have cell phones than adults. Did you know that? By far. By far. More children have touch screen phones than adults. And access to technology more than adults. And they're messing with technology more than adults. How scary. How scary. Yeah, there's like this whole seedy underworld to these platforms. So from prostitution to drugs to any kind of exploitation. Yeah, I didn't know that. Maybe one day I'll make content on that and break it all down, because there's like, I'd say about a dozen branches that I've been able to identify that are exploitative through these platforms. So, good morning. Thank you, Rose. Afternoon. Good morning. Afternoon. Yeah. They thrive off of it, honey. I don't thrive off of drama at all. Anything you see me go through is because of someone else's actions. Because when we're here, you see how I behave. You see what I do. You see how I want to be spending my time. Acorns are falling off the trees already. If you come over here with me speaking facts, what I say, it's not something that I just pull out of my ass. I didn't like go grab my hat and pull something out. If I talk about something, it is what it is. So you need to get over it. And if you don't like it, I'll block you. We don't need your kind around here that are dense and can't comprehend. You're going to prevent me from spreading awareness to people that actually care and understand. Some people are too far gone past helping, honey. They'll never understand. Ever. A lot of people come here and try to twist what I say. They come here and try to like make me sound like I'm contradicting myself when I'm not, and they just don't have the capabilities to expand their mind to understand. It's crazy. The gaslighting that comes from this channel is unbelievable. It makes me wonder if the majority of society, it makes me wonder. I'll leave that there. Because, you know, for so long I was told I wasn't very smart, but as it turned out, I hold a whole different level of awareness than most people. So maybe they were telling me that I wasn't smart so that I wouldn't venture out and let the curiosity get the best of me and discover things for myself. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I did not know all of the BS that came with this channel. It doesn't bother me. It only proves my point. It only solidified in my mind that the world is much more evil than good. It's all that it did was solidify. Honey, I'm not crazy. I am so sorry that you are confused. Bless your heart. Let's pray for these people. Jesus, we want to help all of these people that have been brainwashed by the left, that believe in lies, that don't love themselves, that don't have identity, that don't have opportunity, that don't have morals, values, principles, respect, understanding. Lord, please help these people come towards the light. Not in that way, Lord. I'm talking about your goodness, Lord. I'm not talking about bringing them home, Lord. Not that light, Lord. Wrong light. I better be specific. I better be specific. Lord, I'm talking about your light, your word. Not towards that tunnel of light that brings them to you. Not that light, Jesus, but for real. Please help people have identity, Jesus. There are so many people out here struggling that don't know who they are. And Lord, we can see it in the world, and it is exhausting. And you know I ain't got no patience, Jesus. I try really hard. You know, I be like, okay, this is what we doing today. Please help me, guide me. You know, we was on the phone this morning. So, help these people and help me learn how to deal with these people. Please give me the patience to help society understand why they behave in a manner that is unacceptable, unethical, and evil. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Happy Saturday, Sunday. Happy day. I better be specific for they going towards the wrong light. As soon as it come out of my mouth, I didn't like, I meant like his light. I didn't mean like that light. Oh, that was funny. See, I feel better now. I feel better. They got my endorphins going. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. I listened. I was not listening to myself. Oh. Sorry, I just want to take care of this. Go ahead and send the clear message to YouTube. They got that. They need to fix the algorithm. Go ahead. I'll sit here all day till my hand falls off. They gonna find out one way or another who I want to support this channel. Yes, I'm picking my fucking followers. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I pick my followers? Come on, man. Why wouldn't I pick my followers? Why wouldn't I weed through all of the bad apples? Why wouldn't I do that? Fake account. Fake account. why wouldn't I be picky about who I allow to come and jump into that chat? And even be a follower of this channel. Once they're blocked, they can't see my stuff. I'm not desperate to be famous. I'm not desperate to make millions of dollars. And I'm sure as hell not desperate for fucking followers that are going to come to my page and disrespect me when they have never been through an ounce of what I've been through. The audacity. I swear to God, they're bottling it and selling it, y'all. Somewhere. Is it Walmart? Somebody get Walmart on the phone. Are they selling that shit at Walmart? The audacity. I don't know. Exactly. Bad apples make sour mash. Great point. Keep feeling like I have earphones in from where I did that damn 26 miles. I'm exhausted. You know, the devil works hard, but Jesus works harder. Well, I was going to clean this chair, but it looks like I'm preoccupied working, so we'll just sit here and work. Me too. Oh, God. Me too. You know, I think that I've been working way too hard. You know, I put so much time and effort running around, looking into news, looking into stories. I mean, just those 2 stories that I told you on the bike about this morning, that took me over, I don't know, I would say 8 hours. Because one of them I looked into for 2 days straight. It was the night and the next morning. I probably invested 8 hours into the Jeannie Wiley case. And then the first one I told you about with the TikTok girl that got the one girl that got like debt bondage or debt trapped into the OnlyFans thing with the guy Dimitri. Also that one. So, you know, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into that, and I'm going to stop doing that. I am. I'm just going to sit here and I guess do my job. I'll moderate my channel and just sit here and make money to do nothing. Because, you know, look at all the great things I've done on this channel. I've done trash cleanup. I've volunteered. You know, I literally do all of these things that are good. I actually invest more into other communities than most people. Not only that, I invest my time into bringing awareness about these situations. For the past 2.5 years, I've done nothing but get on this platform and do good things. And it's like the whole of, you know, the majority of society, people that I come in contact with, they are jealous of the fact that I have initiative, that I have strive, that I want more out of life, that I want to help people, and they try to do things to prevent me from doing that. That's why I'm homeless. If you haven't been here from the beginning, what happened was I had 2 women in a Planet Fitness call the law and make false allegations against me, and I went to jail for things I did not do, and it took me 9 months to get that case dismissed. Then fast forward 9 months after that, I have a kid in this town that was stalking me when I would go out on my cycle rides. As you can see, I completed 26 miles this morning in around 3 hours. So I like to cycle, and it's a goal of mine to do the Ironman, so I have to train for that. So as I'm on my bike ride, this kid starts stalking me. I make multiple reports. within a span of over a week, from the 17th of last month until like the 26th or something, right? This little shit goes down to the police station and lies to the magistrate and said that I sent him telecommunications threatening to kill him. First of all, I didn't even know who this guy was. I did not have his name. The cops had not shared any of that information with me yet, even though I'd filed multiple reports. This is also why it feels like it was a setup, because they served me with paperwork for cyber stalking. Listen to what I'm telling you. The victim of physical stalking in the streets, over 10 or 15 different interactions. I could not do my job and my workout because this kid is driving around me, honking the horn, interjecting himself into my bike path and bike ride. This went on for over a week. I filed multiple reports. Some days they would pull him over multiple times. I have that on camera. And wouldn't you know it, somehow this kid goes to a magistrate, the same magistrate that signed the last time I was arrested for crimes. It was the same magistrate. What are the chances that both of the times that I was arrested for crimes I didn't commit was by the same magistrate? Anyways, they served me with paperwork and give me a court date. And then I finally, first of all, I'm actually homeless and I'm also in a horrible situation. And somehow still and yet I pull myself together through working, through studying cases, through bringing Talk It To in news, through working out, through actually being homeless, living on the streets, sleeping in the damn grass. I pull myself enough together to go down to the magistrate to try to fix this situation. I went down there 3 or 4 times to no avail. So now, whatever money that, I had for a car is going towards an attorney. And, it's always been like this. Every time I get ahead in life, someone comes into my life and implodes my life. Most of the time, it's not even someone I know. Someone I did not even know of, did not know their name, never even had a conversation with. They just get a wild hair, they don't like me, and then they call the law and make up a lie. Or they steal my money, my land, all of this stuff, Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute so I can block all of these accounts. I love it. Get rid of all the rotten apples. No, the reason I have an issue everywhere I go is because these people are not comfortable with themselves. These people have no identity. These people absolutely have lost their minds. Absolutely. I'm not the problem, baby. See, I believed that for so long and it got me nowhere. I used to apologize. I still do. Y'all hear me when I'm on the road. Sorry. I used to apologize for shit that I didn't even do wrong. I have never harmed someone like they have harmed me. I have never kicked someone out on the street, made them homeless, took their car, called their job, had them fired, called their insurance company, called the EBT office, called their car company, called the bank, called their coffee shop, called the grocery store. These are literal places that I have on fucking camera from the past 2 goddamn years of being stalked. So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Thank you. People are so miserable with themselves. It bothers them to see someone working out. It bothers them to see someone striving towards a better tomorrow and trying to make a difference in the world, because it makes them feel bad about the fact that they're doing nothing or whatever they're doing. Seeing someone put good back into the world makes you self-evaluate. And you realize you're a piece of shit. And then you find my channel after you try to hit me with your car, or you mistreat me in the grocery store, and you feel some type of way about the fact that I come and tell the internet about how you treat a homeless woman, how you treat a sex trafficking victim, how you treat a foster child, how you treat a woman who has no one and who has lost everything because of other people that felt the same way when they met her. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem, baby. And you're not gaslighting this girl. That boat has sailed long ago. That's the boat sailing. You know, hold on, let me block all these. I get to sit here and make money. Damn, my views are good too. Just sitting here. See, I think I be trying too hard. I just need to come here and school people on how to behave, I guess. It is really sad, the moral decay that has taken place in this country. And it's just going to get worse if we do not start talking about these issues. Look at this comment section. This is mental health problems combined with self-hatred, combined with people who have been raised by cell phones, who had no adequate attention, love, affection. You are seeing the byproduct of children who were raised with cell phones in my comment section every single day. I don't know about you folks, but I don't want my children growing up in the world where there's only those kind of people. So we got a lot of work to do to make this world a better place. Don't you agree? I don't give a crap. Girl, you're speaking to the choir. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like people come here trying to tell me, oh, you're being stalked. Girl, where you been? See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't been around long enough to be opening up your mouth. Most of y'all that are in this comment section that I'm blocking right now, you ain't been here long enough to be opening up your mouth. You need to learn to sit down and shut the fuck up. Because otherwise, you're going to have a hard life. These people be suckling on their mama's titties in my comment section. You didn't donate to me? What are y'all talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I be blocking people, because people literally come here and lie, y'all. I donated. Do you know the fuck you didn't? I haven't even received. I received one donation this week. It was for $10. And that's the first donation I received since the last time the same girl sent me $10. Shut up. I'm sick of talking about money. I'm sick of people coming here and trying to gaslight my followers. Stop believing these idiots in the comment section. It's hurt my channel for long enough. Please donate to my channel. I need money to survive. Thank you. And you can like this video for a new way to support my channel. I have a job. Please support my channel. Thank you. I'm monetized. Whoop whoop. I'm monetized, babe. Not anymore. Not anymore. This easy. I work harder than you ever have, honey. I just ran a 26-mile bike run after working 3 hours before I even went on that. And I'm still working. And look, I just had to go work some more. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Thank you for supporting my channel. I have Cash App at the top of the page. Thank you. I didn't know it was this easy. Hello, good afternoon. I need to wash this chair, y'all. I really do. I need to wash this chair in my hair. I probably got spinach in my teeth. Do you want me to explain to you while I'm blocking them, why I'm blocking them? So he said, he come here and he act like, hey. And then he says, oh, your eyes. One track mind. I'm showing you women how to protect yourself. That's a troll. The way that I'm blocking people in this comment section, you need to learn to block people in your life like that. And don't even look back. Don't even look back. I don't care if it's your mother, your sister, your neighbor, anybody that is being toxic and trying to break you down. You need to exile them like I do people out of this comment section. I don't even read half of these messages. So, yeah, don't play games. If I see one word that I don't like, I automatically just block. How? Because I have intuition. Why? Because I have intuition. I don't need people to stick around to show me who they are. I already know. I already know. I didn't know it was this easy. I've been working too hard. Let's relax. Let's see how many followers I can get rid of today. Damn, my neck's crunching like I need to stretch. Sounds like a bag of potato chips. Hello. Hey, Abby. So then this is a fake account right here that I'm about to block. Then they come in and they start trying to say nice stuff. And then when I'm not looking, they come back and start running their mouths. That was a fake account. I know. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. If you come here and you're incapable of using your brain and you're only using your eyes, I'm going to block you just to let YouTube know that they've got the algorithm mixed up. I wish I had a vape. I got a nicotine patch. I'm tired. That 26 miles kicked my ass. Kicked my ass. You know? I need to really focus on muscle recovery, protein. That's what I was going to grab. I need laundry detergent, suds in a bucket, and probably an afternoon pick-me-up. The bike's holding up pretty well. I mean, I still ain't got no brakes in the back. It's dangerous as hell. I was coming down this hill earlier, and then I couldn't stop. Chosen what? The chosen one? Damn. No, it's not old. It's not old. That's early 2000s. That's not old. Brooke, that's almost 30 years old. Thank you, loving her. Is this fool for real? You ain't for... Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. They so dense. I don't have the patience. Who gets tired from riding a motorcycle with an engine? I guess it's vintage now. Thanks for pointing that out. Hey, Mark. I forgot that, like, that's old. Like 20. I mean, it's not. It's not. That's why I'm like, it throws me off. Yeah, I made it. It's hot, y'all. I think I'm growing. I'm in a bulk. I work in a hospital. I got a lot of patients. That's funny. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're like grabbing bitches out the rafters. I can only imagine. You couldn't pay me to work in a damn hospital. Do you hear me? No. No. I don't give a shit how much they make. Absolutely not. That's a court case waiting to happen. You know? You know what I mean? Alright, I need to get dish detergent or laundry detergent, and it's hot. Why is it so hot? That magnesium must have damn kicked in. Like he's gonna tell you your future. He might be able to damn pass through there like Narnia. Oh, 89 degrees. Yeah, with 60% humidity, it's hot as hell. It's supposed to rain. I need to clean this chair so I can come out here and get the fuck away from everything. Like, it's already started again today. Like, this is so fucking temporary. I literally cannot deal with this every day. You know, dealing with somebody that's like manipulative and conniving and plays games, and someone that has like is narcissistic or has the tendencies to have the personality traits, dealing with someone like that when you are a rational, wanting to be stable person, it's impossible. It'll never happen. Your life will be absolute hell around that person, and they will make sure of it. And there comes a point where the victim typically starts to despise the abuser. Well, as it just so happens, the abuser knows this, and that makes the abuse even worse. You know how, you ever been in a toxic relationship? You ever dated somebody that didn't really want you, but they didn't want nobody else to have you? Crazy. It's like, I don't want you to have a good life, though. I don't want you to have a future. The bike ride definitely helped, but you know, some people just don't know what no means. Some people do not understand what space is. Some people just are fucking vampires, and you have to separate yourself from those people, especially if you have mental health problems, because they don't care. They want to get a reaction. They want to throw you off your meds. They want to see you spiral. They get pleasure out of that. They absolutely do. It's messed up, I know. But I'm a realist. And the best way to protect yourself is to be a realist and understand how these type of people not only work, but what their intention is and how this relationship works. And this can cover family, friends, anybody can be toxic, anybody can be a narcissist. So they absolutely feed off of your energy, but not only that, when you have goals, when you have dreams, when you have priorities, when you are building a life for yourself, people who are not doing that, they try to throw you off your game. And it's intentional. And if you have mental health problems or you're struggling with depression, anxiety, identity, anything, and you're around someone that is subjecting you to more trauma psychologically, playing these games, being manipulative, not respecting your time, not respecting your boundaries, it's only going to make your mental health problems worse. And unfortunately, most victims, they fall into a pattern of depression and not reaching out for help. And that's how these types of abusers are able to hold on to victims for so long. They isolate them, annihilate them, alienate them from friends and family or social media. And then they subject the victim to not only gaslighting, but constant psychological torture or other abuse. And it's just important that people understand the process of events and the way that these things happen, because this type of behavior, it's been amplified in the world. And unfortunately, because of social media and because of entertainment and because sex sells, these problems are getting worse, and these type of predators are so prevalent in society nowadays. I mean, look at where I am, who I'm dealing with. Look at this small little town. Nobody would ever think that the shit that I've discovered in these towns, Eden and Madison, nobody would ever think that it was going on right under everybody's nose, but it was. And it is. I think that's probably a reason that they get by with it for so long as well, you know? What are you, 12? That's what I'm talking about. What has transpired in people's minds where they behave like children? Because I feel like more often than not, my comment section turns into like a preschool classroom. Do you notice that? Do you notice how people come here and they do not know me and they ask personal questions? They ask things that they shouldn't. They have one-track minds. They're not able to, converse. They're not able to communicate. They're not able to talk about subjects that are highly important. Do you see that? That is the byproduct of children being raised with cell phones. You know, they're incapable of using their brains. And not only that, it goes deeper than that. It's getting to the point to where people are starting to physically change because of cell phone use. Mouths, jaws, heads, shoulders, backs. It's crazy. Have you ever seen a mouth breather? You ever seen a mouth breather? the way that their jaw protrudes out, and the way that their face does not, look like a normal face. Cell phones are causing people all kinds of problems. That's just the start. But their brains too, so their physical features and then their brains. I mean, the physical features are nothing in comparison to psychologically what's happening to these people. What did I do? Shoulders? Oh, Lord. Yeah, a mouth breather. You know, I think that legislation that stops them. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Maria. Yeah, y'all see all those roadblocks? Speaking of which, all those lawsuits from all the children that have been groomed through the video game. There's tons of lawsuits. And then ChatGPT, all the children taking their lives because robots, AI, coercing them into taking their own lives. Oh, thank you, Maria. Yeah, definitely a long way from drinking every day. You know, people come here and they don't see the change because they don't do their research. They just come and they think that I'm homeless because of drugs, or I'm homeless because of this and that. Like, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I block people, because I'm not listening to it. I am not allowing society to tell me who I am, because I know who I am. And if you sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up long enough, you'll be able to figure out who I am too. But nobody wants to do that. They want to make accusations. They want to lie. They want to believe in a false narrative because it makes them feel good about themselves. It's shocking, isn't it? That we have more people homeless because they can't afford rent than more people that actually do drugs and alcohol homeless. See, people don't like the facts. They want to slump everybody together and assume that we're all the same. Not all of us are the same. As you've clearly already learned if you've been here long enough. How many opportunities? I don't need to mention. If I wanted to sell my soul and save my truck and have, I don't know, thousands if not millions of dollars a year, I could have done that. People would never fucking go through what I've went through to help other people. What I've been through is in part to help other people. You can't see that now, but you'll see it in 15 years when I have a new car and a new house and things figured out. I could have sold out. I could have went back to the strip club. I could, God knows, whatever. I could be on OnlyFans. I could be doing all kinds of shit mixed up in horrible things and be making bukus of money. And not once have I ever backtracked on my decision to leave stripping. It's crazy. I've never done meth, sweetie. Nobody wants to be your girl because you don't know how to talk to women. I've never scammed anybody. Oh, it's so crazy you should say that nobody watching my OnlyFans when I have at least 5 people a day. Ask what my OnlyFans is. Once again, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, stick around long enough. Then you can open your mouth. Oh my God, it's just crazy, you know, to be punished for doing the right things over and over and over, you know, because that's what it's been and that's what I've recorded. Think about when I was working at the winery. Things, you know, I did. So I was working at this winery, And the lady that owns it thought that because she paid my paycheck, she could just treat me any old way. And so I had to quit because she was a full-fledged alcoholic, and I've never been around somebody that needs to wake up and drink and somebody that drinks till they pass out, you know? So I had to quit the job. I had to distance myself from someone who clearly was struggling in my opinion, one of the largest forms of addiction I've ever seen. I've never seen an alcoholic like that before, ever. So it was crazy. Yeah, I know. But they don't want my OnlyFans. Like, it's crazy. They're mad. They started following me because they thought that I was some dirty stripper that was spreading my legs for money in a strip club. I never sold ass in a strip club. Not once in a 17-year career did I ever, not once in a 17-year career did I ever fuck anyone at my job as a stripper. No one ever paid me for sex in VIP. It never happened. Never happened. It's crazy. Do you see how they don't get the reaction that they want, so then they turn mean and bitter? That's how a lot of people become when they don't have identity, when they don't know who they are, when they lack the skills needed to communicate and actually do the hard work or the footwork to actually be around a woman and have companionship. They turn bitter, and then they end up in my comment section getting blocked. Pay attention, ladies. This behavior is not okay. Anyone that does not understand the word no little man syndrome. I've said that before. Yes. And that's physically and figuratively. Yes. There's big men that have little minds, and you got to handle them different than like actual physical tiny men. But tiny man syndrome is a thing. Maria, thank you again. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, it's crazy. People are crazy, y'all. You see how they don't get the reaction they want, and then they get all mean. That's so common. That's what most people do when their feelings get hurt and they don't get what they want. Yeah, it's crazy. So I guess because I was actually an ethical stripper, guys started following me, and I wasn't even posting. Even when I started my page and I was dancing, I wasn't posting anything that was like obscenely provocative or anything. I'd be in like dresses and skirts and stuff. So I got the wrong following from the start because of what I posted. Yeah, we're fixing that now. So then, not to mention like all of these hate channels, it's mostly dudes that are watching those hate channels about women. And they take that verbatim for word. Even though there's no valid proof, there's nothing to, and actually quite the opposite. There's more evidence to support the truth rather than, rather it's easier to accept a lie than the truth. So then all these hate channels send all of these guys that I do not want over here that have one-track minds that are perverts, and that was years ago. That's the thing. This has been going on for over 2 years. I've been working to change my following and to try to find a different algorithm for 2 years. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy that YouTube has certain algorithms and they throw you into this box, and then if you don't want to comply with opening a fucking OnlyFans, then you get shitted on by the company you work for. And that's what so many creators are scared of. It's crazy. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Damaged goods. People are crazy. Do they really think that hurts somebody's feelings? And I'm sure it might hurt some girls' feelings, honey, but it don't hurt mine. Let me tell you, there ain't really shit that you could say to me that actually hurts my feelings. It pisses me off that people won't say it to my face. That's why I get angry. because I want you to say it to my face. See, that's real though. We don't say stuff behind people's backs. That makes you a vagina. Let me be very clear, and I'm talking to my children. I am. We don't talk shit behind people's back. We don't talk shit about people that we love, people that we confide in, people that confide in us, people that we are supposed to trust, and people that trust us. We don't talk about them. We don't play the fence. And if we have a problem with someone, we say it to their face. We don't get on the internet and try to air out our grievances because we're not happy with ourselves and be little keyboard pussies, scared to say what's really on our minds. That's fake. That makes you the worst type of person in society. It's right next to a pedophile. Yep. You know, I never thought that telling the world to be good people would be revolutionary, but here I am making money, teaching people how to behave. The ex-con, ex-stripper, ex-drug addict, alleged child abuser. Telling society how they should and should not behave. What is right and what is wrong by the word of God. How to treat others. And I'm sorry, where was that video of me starting an issue or starting a problem or being bitter or being petty or intentionally hurting someone? Did anybody ever find a copy of that? Oh, it didn't, because it doesn't exist. That's right. Crazy. Yeah, it's a different world now. Strip clubs have definitely changed. That's why I left it. Hey, buddy. Hey. Come here. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's a bee. I want him. Come here. Let's see if he'll come get in the shot with me. Little baby bee. Nikki, yes. 100%. That's another thing. Like, look at all the people that be in my comment section talking about some, you can move in with me. Are you single? Like, look at all these desperate ass people out here. It's crazy. This is not a dating app, homie. This app is to spread awareness, knowledge, to link people together so that we can obtain knowledge and prevent mistakes from happening. That's the whole point of like discovering, is to prevent. For me, I want to prevent generational things being passed down, negative generational behavioral patterns. Mental health problems stem from childhood. So, you know, if we can educate people on how to, if we can educate people, oh, the pedophile, that's, yeah, allegedly. The pedophile calling somebody a child abuser. Ain't that crazy? Thank you, Miss GT. Good information. Thank you so much. Allegedly. So anyways, you can see who the respectful one is in this scenario. Use your brain. Yeah, y'all, I love it. I love it. You know how much money these fools done gave me? That's crazy. I'll take it. I need a button, a different button. Shit. Victoria, I'm so sorry. It's YouTube. It's not me. I wish I could do it with me. I fixed it. What do I need shame for? What did I do wrong? I'm still waiting. What did I do wrong? I got in a fist fight when I was 18. Okay. I'll give you that. I got in a fist fight when I was 18. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me what I need to be shamed for. If you're wondering what I'm waiting on, since you got so much to say, let's have a conversation. Let's debate. What do I need to be shamed for? Since you know me so well, what do I need to be shamed for? The fact that you hate yourself? The fact that you don't love yourself? The fact that you have no goals? The fact that you have no morals, no values, no foundation? Goodwill, goodwill, goodwill. Y'all do know that people that spread hate, that comes from them not loving themselves. Really look at society. Look at the friends you have. Look at the friends that talk shit about other friends and the friends that can keep secrets. Look at the difference in their behavior. Look at the difference in their characteristics intrinsically. No, I've definitely done some shit wrong. I'm not saying that. But when have I ever had evil intent? People make mistakes. People do things that are wrong. It's a whole nother thing to have evil intent to intentionally harm someone. That's two different mindsets, baby. We all make mistakes. We all are going to fall, get up, and fall again. We're all going to say things to other people that we don't mean in certain situations, or maybe be inconsiderate at times or disrespectful at times. Those things are going to happen. That's human nature, free will, human intent. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the intent to harm, the intention to wreak havoc in someone else's life and intentionally spread hate with the intention of trying to disrupt someone's mental health problems. How many social media influencers have you seen take their own life? Do you know why they're taking their lives in droves? Let me tell you. The hate that they face online. You have to have very thick skin. Very thick skin. It's crazy that, in my opinion, these platforms are not set up to protect people or to properly warn them about the dangers that comes, death threats. You've seen. I don't need to explain. If you've been here from the start, you've seen what I've been through. No one, I never heard a whisper of anyone, any creator, talk about being gang stalked and having to fill 70 damn police reports out in 2 years. Never heard about a YouTuber that had her tires stabbed out. I'm saying this because these are things that actually happened to me since I opened a channel. Never heard of a YouTube creator that got hundreds of death threats a month. Or YouTubers that almost had their identity stolen, or was doxxed online, or was sexually harassed daily on their own page. No one told me about the dark side of content creation, and that definitely gives me motivation. They call me dumb. They call me a child abuser. They call me a drug addict, whatever. Okay, whatever. But I'm still yet the only one out here concerned about humanity. It feels at times. I know I have allies out here, especially in the social media world. I don't care what anybody has to say. My objective, my goal is to help other people with my channel and bring awareness to things that people don't want to talk about. People are not going to like me because I am speaking truth. People are not going to like me because I'm bringing up taboo topics. People are not going to like me because I am talking about topics that bring to the surface their trauma, their pain, and things that they don't want to face. Not to mention politics. This is everybody else. But I'm talking about on the psychology side, on this side, of what I talk about when it comes to trauma and sex trafficking and things like that. People don't want to talk about that stuff at all. And that's going to put a target on my back. And it has. Absolutely has. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy. I hope you're doing well. egotistical. Baby, when you've lived through what I've lived through, you get to stand on that soapbox sometimes. Especially when you know your shit and you know how to help people and you want to help people. Sometimes you have to be a little condescending and conceited to get your point across, to get people to listen to you. It's part of showbiz. Fun fact. Ash, thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It does feel like that at times, doesn't it? And that's one thing I'm going to stop doing, and that's why I'm blocking people and I'm slowing down today and I'm explaining to you guys, because I have a lot of real life problems, and most of them stem from my desire to bring awareness to these situations, you know? So, I mean, it's really crazy how good people are constantly kicked in society and the bad people are just like multiplying. It feels like they're cloning all the bad apples. No one that walks this earth is perfect. Thank you, Reggie. Amen. And I'm not saying I am. It's crazy. You know what I think it is? I think that people are disturbed by the fact that someone can change. People hear these lies about me online, and then they come over here and they hear what comes out of my mouth, and it confuses them. Wait a second. All she does is devote days to early childhood development and teaching people how to love themselves. It confuses them. What you're looking at is a changed woman. Yeah, like 5 years ago. It'd be great if everybody could get on the same page so we can actually get some work done around here. But, you know, I can sit here and block people and make money for free. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I need to learn how to slow down and take time for myself. And that's what I've been doing since 3 o'clock this morning. You know? I hate that all of these men are so lonely. I do. You know, it's been an epidemic for years. It's going to continue to be an epidemic because now we have a situation where, economically speaking, people can't afford to have children. Men are not dating because they can't afford to. They're splitting the tab. Honey, this is why I don't go on dates, because if we go on a damn date, you're picking up the check. I was born in 1987. We do things differently. You ask me on a date, you're absolutely you're paying. I don't know why feminism went the opposite way to harm women. Bitch, we was getting a free meal and potentially a good man. Now we gotta buy our own food? What the flip? That's not feminism. I thought feminism was supposed to help women. Now we all hungry. And without a man. And that problem will only get worse. That problem will only get worse. These men being lonely. I feel bad for them, but I'm not your muse. I'm not your scapegoat. I'm not your rebound. Like, I owe you. I don't fuck with you. You know? Oh, thank you. My eyes, I hope you're doing well. Is it? I did not know that. Is it really? Thank you. See, this is what I'm looking for. 47, 48X. Is that the size of your shed? You got a 47 by 48? You got some square footage on me, bruh. Girl, listen. Is it? I believe you. September, Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Thank you. That's the type of stuff I want to be talking about. That's important. That's important because you're so smart. September, suicide, prevent, ION. My phone ain't working, y'all. It ain't been working all day. Oh, well, welcome. Got a t-shirt. Exactly, Kimberly, and that's another thing, like, yeah. September marks National Suicide Prevention Month, a month to remember the lives lost and awareness to the struggle. Damn, ain't that sad? We actually talk a lot about suicide over here, specifically service members, domestic violence situations, sex trafficking. We talk a lot about suicide, and with technology, that's the whole new branch. Is children are taking their lives in droves, whether it's Chat GPT, whether it's social media platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, stuff like that. And if you really think about it, you're like exposing them to the worst of the world. They can get drugs on Snapchat, they can be sex trafficked on Instagram, they can be bullied on damn YouTube to the point they take their own life, they can be kidnapped through roadblocks and exploited, they can be, I mean, all from that right there. Everything bad that could ever happen to a child can happen through technology nowadays. Have you ever thought about that? Because it just dawned on me. It's like they invented the predator, and then they handed it to every kid in the country, and they handed it to parents to hand to their children. Think about the exploitation that comes from video games, just video games. Chat GPT, children killing themselves. It's not a game, man. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. Whether it's brainwashing them into beliefs that are not true, like being part of the furry community, or getting them into infatuation with stuff like school shooters, as this past shooter had an infatuation, and that's where it started, was the internet. Whether it's them getting exploited through roadblocks. I mean, literally all of this stuff ties back to technology. All of this bad shit, the mental health problems, the drug problems, maybe not the drug problems, but I'm talking about children. You know, they can get drugs on Snapchat with like just a few emojis. Like pretty much any drug on the market. Now, you know how many children we lose every year through Snapchat selling drugs? They get one pill and then they're dead. Their mom and daddy finds them dead on a Sunday morning in their bed. I've read dozens, if not hundreds, of those stories over the past 2-3 years. And I actually was a junkie for crime, true crime, before I started my channel. I was obsessed with anything true crime, have been for over 20, 25, 30 years. But I really got into current events when I got clean over 5 years ago. I think it was a combination of growing up and maturing, because I was around 32 at the time, which is the time you start maturing, but also that's when the economy went to shit, 2020. So, you know, I grew up during 9/11, and I remember the whole anthrax thing and the Y2K thing, and my parents were doomsday preppers. And so when 2020 happened, that was a huge wake-up call for me. Huge. You know, that could have been the end of all of us. I don't hear anybody talk about that. Like, that was a pandemic. Like we could have died. Like, we did die. People did die. But, like, that could have wiped us out as a species. And in my opinion, that was released intentionally. That could have annihilated us from the earth. We were this close. And people didn't learn nothing from that, let me tell you. Because every time I'm in public, I got some dude breathing on my neck behind me in line as I'm trying to buy my groceries. It's like, sir, can I get a circumference, please? I'm telling you, I'm getting to the point, I'm going to just bust down in the middle of the damn Walmart one day when somebody's up on me. They're right here, right? They're right here. I'm literally just going to like turn around with a stiff arm and be like, can I get some space? I need a circumference, sir. Seriously, get off of me. Did you learn nothing from COVID? That dumbass be standing there like, oh, I got my vaccine. Have y'all seen that people are lining up for vaccines? Y'all see that? They're fighting over them. They think they're going to run out. I saw this one picture. Hey, Ben. Ben, how are you doing? Thank you, Jesse. Let's see. Stay out of my personal space. No shit. Let's see if I got a picture of this woman. It showed her. She looks like the most liberal woman you have ever seen in your life. Let's see if I took a screenshot. Pray, pray. Fingers crossed. I did. Thank God. Sometimes I have it together. So it says, COVID booster achieved. Suck it, Senator Kennedy. And they ate her up in the comments. Do you hear me? They ate her up. Ate her up in the comments. What'd she say? COVID booster achieved. Suck it, Senator Kennedy, or Kennedy. Is that secretary? Yeah, Brooke. He's the Secretary of Health and Human Services, right? Or that's his department. Yeah, they ate her up, y'all. I was just like, these bitches really standing in line for COVID vax? Yes, they're talking about it might be a shortage. Is there a vax shortage? And then these idiots find out that it causes heart problems and all of this stuff, and people are still lining up to get it. What is wrong with these people, y'all? You know what I think it is? I think that they're uncomfortable with thinking outside of the box. You know, admitting that there's problems with the vaccine, and then no jab for me or my daughter. Amen, Paul. Good for you. Nobody cares who disses me. Listen, when you're a celebrity, these things are gonna happen, okay? It's like the modern day paparazzi, you know? Oh, well, we do recovery over here, unless I'm bleeding or having a mental health crisis. Oh my God, yeah. Yes, it's a problem with the availability. That's probably smart, Maria. They didn't give enough time to study the vaccines at all. They didn't do enough test trials at all. They pumped that vaccine out in less than a year. And that's not normal. It usually takes years, up to 10 years to do clinicals, the test trials. So the fact that they pumped that vaccine out in less than a year, it feels planned. It feels like they already had a vaccine and they were just playing games. You know? They were just playing games. I don't know why it blocked that, Arian. I don't know why it blocked that. Firefighter and his wife talk about privacy. No, I haven't. Oh my God. Do y'all remember that child I told y'all about? Oh. You try to be nice to people. Oh God. So it does say that there was some restrictions on availability or whatever. But it's been linked to heart problems. So I just, amongst other problems. 3 weeks ago, yellow fever shortage. Yellow fever vaccine shortage. Know of any Southern Ontario clinics that currently have the vax available? Oh, he's trying to fly to another country, so he needs to get specific vaccines. Okay. I thought that y'all had the yellow fever over there, honey. I need to clean this chair, y'all. I'm being lazy. Oh, I'm going to get laundry detergent and a bucket of water. Oh, God, my legs. It's hot, y'all. I think I might have had too much magnesium, but I seriously need to be medicated to deal with these motherfuckers in my face all the time. I don't like nobody. I was on my cycle ride and somebody stopped and said hey to me, and I was just like, ugh. Like, y'all, I don't know. I don't want to not like people. But, the way their behavior is so unacceptable that it has caused me to not like people. And what is it about not bothering people that bothers people? What is that? It's like you don't bother no one. You off doing your own thing. You literally painting sheds and shit, living your best life. Well, trying to live your best life. And it bothers people that you are not bothering anyone. So they want to bother you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. There's a spider on my camera stand. Hey, buddy. Come here. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on my hand. Hey, buddy. It's a spider. Let's put him outside. He's like frozen. Nice to meet you. Wish you the best. He like turned around and looked at me too. Your legs are broke, okay? I don't know what happened to you, but your legs are broke. So, I gotta get dish soap, homie. I gotta get stuff. I'm sweating. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just, the whole week, I just want to, I got towels. I'm done with this food. I can't throw food out here though, because like it'll attract animals and stuff. I'm not bringing food in here at all. Well, I'm not gonna be here half the time. I can't be. I won't have no fucking peace. I'm not hit my phone lamp. It's hot as hell here too. People that intentionally hurt others deserve to be decapitated. If you wake up with the intention of harming others, yes, you deserve to be decapitated. Absolutely. You're a waste of human life. You don't deserve the life that's been given to you by the Lord. Most people are wasting it, so it's no surprise. Here we go. If you go on private property, after you've already been told that you're not supposed to be on private property and you accidentally become decapitated, that's your fault. You shouldn't have been on private property. I don't know where I'm going to start. Maybe the arms. No, probably the back because... What does that smell? Why does that smell like that? It's like the water. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it doing that? I use some kind of weird detergent I ain't never used before, and it smells like shit. Like, it smells like shit. I don't know, man. It just smells weird. Very weird. Like, I ain't never smelled it. Maybe it's because it's for damn... How does, maybe it's because it's fucking cheap ass for, like, sensitive skin. I don't know. It just smells like sensitive skin, like this. That detergent. I really need a scrub brush to get the nail, but honestly... Whoever had it in their house took really good care of it. It does not look like a 30-year-old used chair, but it absolutely is at least 20. Yeah, I wish I had some gain. I don't. Same. Cause this, whatever this is, damn it, y'all. This is from yesterday, or day before yesterday, remember? Yesterday. Yeah, it's sensitive skin stuff. Weird. I'll go ahead and wash all the hardware, or the, you know, this part, whatever, the wood. At the very least, it'll be sanitized. must have damn cleaned this thing regularly because the water is freaking clear, which is crazy. Oh, you'd think there'd be some residue in there, right? Oh. Yeah, I noticed there, like, there's like not any stains on it. There's one right there, and that actually might be water. Whoever had it took really good care of it. That was the main reason I wanted it, because it's wood, and you could tell whoever had it was a clean house. Sometimes you can look at stuff and tell if people are clean or not by the way they take care of their stuff, you know, or like the way that it looks. You can tell if they kept a clean house and took care of their stuff. It's hot. Hot. I don't know why the heat's bothering me today. It usually don't. I do work. Don't you see me working? Thanks for supporting my channel. Please like this video for a free way to support me. I'm still learning how to say that. I said I would never do that, and then here we are changing so that we can make the channel better. Like I need a dry towel to block with. I guess I'll get it wet first and then do like a two-step process. Like this. It's got to be completely saturated. I'm actually going to go ahead and wet the arms and let that saturate completely for a little while, because that seems to be the dirtiest part of this chair. So, slowly saturate that. Not too much, but still enough to actually get some suds on the outer part. hamster bedding. Jesus. There's really a scrub brush, but I couldn't find anything. Alright, let me go grab a towel. Man, shit stinks. I don't like the smell of that detergent. It don't stink, it just don't smell good. It's a fake account. Yeah, I know. Ain't it? Ain't it sad? You see? That's what I've been talking about for years. Now it's coming to a head. I'm glad I understand the psychology behind the behavior, you know? Because I don't think a lot of people do. But that's what I'm for. Break it all down for you, why people behave that way. I cannot believe I got this chair. It's crazy. I need water, y'all. It's hot. I don't know why it's killing me today, but it is. Can you see me? Okay. It It definitely needs to be reupholstered. I see a tear at the top over here that I didn't notice yesterday. It's not bad. It's a minor imperfection, but I would say another 10 years at the most. It'll need to be reupholstered. We might tackle that together if I still have it because, yeah, I have an interest. I think the hardest part would be getting these arm parts perfect on here. And hell, there might be a way to take those off and actually just have wood. I would actually prefer that. But that's a task for 10 years of use. I do love it though. Definitely. That was God working that morning, because that Goodwill don't never have nothing. And then I walk in there and they got this beautiful piece of furniture. I was so happy. I had my little ticket, little sticker price. I went walking up to the register. The lady that was working behind the register, the real nice woman, she smiled. I said, "Girl, I feel like I'm coming down on the Price is Right now." She started laughing. I was like, seriously, I needed a chair so bad. And I said, that chair and ottoman back there is perfect. I said, I'm literally so excited. She's like, oh, yay. She was like, I'm glad you found something you like. She's so sweet. And then the guys in Goodwill, I pull up to the window because you have to drive around back after you pay. And I drive up and I said, do y'all want me to show you where it's at? And they were like, yeah, if you want to. So I walked in there to show them. They were so nice. They were like just so nice. And sat there and talked. Be kind. Absolutely. I see it every day. I've tried to raise my 3 sons and grandkids to love and be kind to others. I think I've done a very good job. I know what you meant. I like the old chairs too, Harley. It's comfortable. It's big. 2 people can sit on that thing. Oh, they don't make stuff like this anymore. The quality, you know. This thing is a damn shit house. Oh, you know what I mean? It could be used as a weapon if you could lift it. It might actually kill somebody if it sets on them the wrong way. Yeah, they don't make good quality stuff anymore. It does right here. It's tearing away from the seam. It's not bad, and I actually can tuck it to where you can't see it, but and these arm things should definitely be replaced. It needs to be reupholstered. You can see from the back of it by the pattern that the pattern on the back is not as worn as the pattern on the front. So it's definitely got its fair use out of it. Great chair. I'm excited. Even the ottoman looks worn. I'm actually going to go in sections. I don't want to saturate it too bad, but I do want to sanitize it at the very least as best as I can. Shit. My arm's about to fall off already. This rag ain't worth a shit. Get something like a scrubby brush, like something that has bristles. There ain't nothing. I didn't have nothing. Cinderella, Cinderella, Cinderella. Oh, I need a break. Sometimes you need a smoke break. Oh. Hey, Melly. Melly. Hello. Fuck. Melly, I'm so sorry. I was trying to delete the asshole above you. I'm so sorry. Come back. Melly, come back. You can blame it all on me. You know that I'm always clumsy. I fixed it. Yay. Woo. That's a good idea, Maria. Face it towards the double doors, turn it around, and let it. Yeah, that's a good idea. In the sun, too. Yeah, when I get scrubbing it, you definitely. That's a great idea. I think these are duck feathers. I think it's duck feathers, which is still luxury. It's crazy, ain't it? How are you doing today, Miss GT? How are you, Millie? Y'all having a productive Saturday? Y'all relaxing? It's cooled off a lot, I think, in most places, so that's always nice. But I know a lot of people only get Saturdays and Sundays off, or their schedule, work. That's good. So I know a lot of people just chillax on the weekends. I do that a lot too. I'm in a better mood today. I've just, I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Always. And, if it ever comes down to the point that my morals and values are tried or tested, I'm standing by my morals and values. So, it's crazy. It's hot everywhere, ain't it? Well, today, it's 84 here. That's better than 104. So it's hot, but it's not like hot, It could be worse. Absolutely. I guess venting's better than killing people, ain't it? Sure is. Jesus. There's a duck feather. Is the whole couch duck feather? Oh no, it's just one right there. There's another one. Get on now. Listen. It's hot. I don't know what is going on. It could be my pan being. That's probably a lot. I go through moods where I'm just like, here, I'm making it. You gotta be. Shit. That's what's wrong with the fucking world. That's how we all got COVID. Nobody knows how to clean. Damn it. Oh, my damn quads and hamstrings hurt so damn bad. Okay. I need help. Help me. I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I might just be tired. I only got like 5.5 hours of sleep. Maybe 6, I can't remember. Alright, I'm gonna need. It's the best I got. Alright. Oh, time out. Whew. It's hot. For sure. I don't know why it's so hot today. I think it's the humidity. Anybody in North Carolina outside? You feeling it too? I need more water. I think this one's gonna be the dirtiest one. I do. It's got more stains than the chair. This one will be kind of meticulous. Methodical, whatever you want to call it. Where was that big stain? Over there. Of course it's over there. You want to see if I can get that out? Probably gonna make a mess with this one. I don't care. My hair on it already. I ain't even washed it yet. It's already got my hair all over it. See? Okay. Something's in my crop. It's stabbing me in my big toe. Oh no! Ow! Get out! helly? What the helly? Where's the... over there. Moss. Between my quads and my arms, I hurt. Water on the floor. Oh shit. Paint rag. It does feel cleaner. Oh, get on now. Damn it, Bobby. Thing is, you gotta have enough soap and water to actually saturate it. It makes a mess. Oh well. I'll put it back there. Mama didn't raise no bitch, you see. His mom would say, you gotta put some oomph in it. Gotta put some oomph in it. Act like you care. I can hear it right now. Scrub it like you care. Oh, God. Now I get it, though. That whole, we don't do anything half-assed around here. I get it now. Look at how the country's raised. Or the country's run. Half-assed. Everybody does their job half-assed. Bare necessities. That's what they be doing. Everybody's just doing enough to get by. I don't blame them. I'm just saying, and where I grew up, I was trained to not do anything half-assed. That was a huge thing in the house. I'm appreciative of that now. It's looking better. Definitely could use a steam cleaner, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. It's a spot. I don't think it's gonna come out. There's a few of them I found, but it's because it's wet, so it looks worse. As long as that dries good without that staining right there, I'll be happy. I don't want to get too much in the middle because there's so much. This has actually got a lot of cushion. And I don't want to saturate it too much. I simply want to really clean the surface. All right. God. Spin the body around. Grab your scalpel. We're going to cut from the top of the chest bone all the way down to the belly button. Make a Y incision. Now we're going to open it up and start looking for the heart. Stick your hand in there and find the heart. Y'all, when I was a kid, I had this weird obsession with wanting to be a mortician. You know why? It wasn't even my fault. It was my grandma's fault because she made me watch My Girl. So then after that, I was going to be able to mortician. I think that's really the only job that I was ever interested in. Isn't it ironic that I wanted to work with a bunch of dead people? I would still prefer that over a job with a bunch of other coworkers. Damn, I just wiped that down for nothing, didn't I? Hey, one of those things came out. Did I already get that side? Yeah. Listen, it ain't gotta be perfect. It's just gotta get the job done. Sanitized. The best as can be. These are Goodwill items, honey. You kinda know what you're getting into when you go in there, right? You can't get a $2,000 chair for damn $80 though. When I started looking these damn things up online, I couldn't believe it. And this one's prettier than any of the ones that is posted online, which means that it's potentially more expensive than any of the ones posted online. Ain't none of them this big and this nice. Y'all, I think I'm done. I'm so done. Maybe this corner right here. We're not. Already got that. Shit. I'm just redoing shit because I already turned it around and forgot. Listen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Damn. I'm tired. That spot looks like it's going away. So that's good. I just want to try to get so much water. There really ain't that much. I'm actually surprised I did a good job, even though I kind of rushed through. I'm tired. I did 26 miles on the bicycle. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? And I cooked lunch. And I'm about to go cook dinner. What do you want from me? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is why I'm lazy today. All right. Damn, I'm gonna get wet. Sorry, I'm trying to practice holding it out so my chest don't get wet. I'm gonna stick it in the sunlight, but I don't want to get wet. Shit, my hand. That's my hurt hand. Shit, this is not going well. I tried so hard. Oh God. My back. My shin. Not again. Alright, let's get this up. Water on the floor. Water. I can't get no more. Alright. I did it. I'll wash these, wring this out. It's a mess. You know, honestly, the water don't even look that bad. Surprisingly, it does not look that bad for a 20, 30-year-old chair. You can see that it's definitely discolored, but it's not. Whoever had this chair took care of it. They had a clean establishment, okay? Clean casa. Hey, I bet they use Fabuloso. It runs in the family. It really does. It's my favorite cleaner ever. I need to send them an email. Shit. Be like, hey, how y'all doing? I'm down here in the deep south, and I was wondering if you could send me some of that there fabulous fabuloso. I do free advertising for you guys every day, at least once a week. Hell, I clean my dishes with this. I do. So when I lived out of a car, sometimes all I would have is Fabuloso. And so there's so many videos of me using Fabuloso to wash my pots and pans. What do you want? You want roaches or you want cancer? Because I'm and you can't joke like that. Seriously though, do you want your pots and pans to reek of pasta sauce and greasy meat? I mean, and it sticks. And I made a lot of fish over the summer. This is non-negotiable. I have to be clean. Like, I went through a period of time where I gave up on life and was not clean. And so I can't go back there. So I have to stay on top of it. I'm very organized, very clean. Love Fabuloso. I should definitely tell them that I've had to wash my dishes with Fabuloso. And I'm like, I need to put a disclaimer in there. I do not advise anyone to do this, but I'm not going to do that. Hell no. But I've had to use Fabuloso to wash dishes. I love that stuff. I think the purple one's my favorite. Fabuloso is fabulous. Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell them that I've washed my dishes with it. That's a bad look. But I do use it for everything. And I've also washed clothes with it, and it didn't change my clothes. Cap or two full of it. Like, if you have something that really reeks, like a gym bag, or maybe your kid throws up in its car seat and it's like that car seat cover, absolutely. You can throw a cap full of Fabuloso in there with that car. Well, maybe not children. It might irritate their skin. Listen, I'm not sensitive, and I forget that people are sensitive, their skin. I guess I'm just a tough cookie. I can eat Fabuloso, wear Fabuloso, clean with Fabuloso. No reaction. Listen, is this how the Tide Pod Challenge got started? Is this how it all started? Oh, the watermelon. No, girl, I didn't even know there was a watermelon. Good evening to the UK. Yeah, for real, I was the one eating off the dishes. I would never serve somebody Fabuloso dishes. Never. Y'all, I gotta go set this somewhere. I'm sweating so bad. I don't know if it's the humidity today or if I don't know, man. I might just, be done. I'm joking. Well, I'm glad we got the chair cleaned because it wasn't happening yesterday. What is that? That looks good. Cleaned up well. You can see on the back here, I'll show you the back of it. Ow. The back of it, you can see, is really nice. You see how well maintained that pattern is? You can tell that they took good care of it. Look how beautiful the stitching is, right? See how bright the colors are against the wood? Well, if you come over here, it's really faded. See how faded the material is? It's worn, but it's comfortable too. When it gets faded like that and worn, it's actually more comfortable. It's really, you can actually see it really good right now because it's wet. When it's not wet though, you can't. This one, you can barely even see the pattern on it when it's not wet. So it'll have to, I mean, seriously, I would keep this for the rest of my life and pass it down to my daughter or something, Get it like I said, I wonder if there's a way to take these off. These, I wonder if it would if it's wood glue on there. It's probably tapered in. I mean, they got these wood tapestry. It's probably tapestried in there. But it needs to be fabric change. That's a lot of work. This detail working like this with all these grooves and then that's difficult work. That's not easy to refabric like this. This would be easy, really. This would probably be the easiest part of the chair once you cut this piece of fabric that wraps around the sides. And actually, you would only have to cut this piece, the side piece. You have to stitch all this trimming, because this is, I know how to do that actually. That is like a boning that goes in there. You would have to stitch that. It's a process. It can be done. And honestly, you want to hear something crazy? I got a sewing kit. Maybe one day, if I still have all this stuff, it's nice in theory. Can't do it right now, but it is nice in theory. Yeah, that's a sewing machine. That wooden drawer right there is a sewing machine. So my coffee table legs, I have them, but I don't know where the screws are, so we're just making do for now. I need to clean up in here. There's stuff all over the floor. It's just messy all over the floor. I need to put a rug down probably in here. It's not an exciting time. Absolutely, Miss GT. And I've watched tons of upholstery videos. It's very interesting how they do it. You definitely go in sections. Like I was saying, that chair's so big. You're going to have to cut that fabric in sections. And that would be a really complex job because of like this trimming down here. You see how you got this piece and then this trim right here? It definitely makes the job more complex. You got all this boning that has to be wired around this, but there's no boning around that, so that's good. Yeah, it could definitely be done. If I did it, I would remove these because they get so dirty. I know that it's probably comfortable climbing up on it, but you really don't need it because it's such a big piece. There's always room for you to put your hands if you want to climb up on it. Yeah. I do like the yellow print in the wood. It's very 90s, early 2000s. Wouldn't y'all agree that y'all think that like that probably came from the early 2000s? Wouldn't you say that that probably came from like, I don't know, when would y'all say? Looking at it, when would you say that maybe it was manufactured? Just looking at it. Like you see the legs on it too? So pretty. Here. That would be my best guess, but there's no markings on it. I can't even look it up. And when maybe late 90s, you might be right, Ryan. Same, Ryan. I have that same problem. I can take them apart, can't get them back together. Maybe the 90s. That's even more impressive if it is. I would go. I absolutely. Oh, look, I didn't even notice there was frogs. Oh my God, y'all, that's one of my, oh my God, y'all. That's so sweet. So my mom and grandma love butterflies and dragonflies, and I grew up obsessing over frogs. Full circle moment. Look, there's a grasshopper. There's little bugs. Yeah, I like it. Love it, love it. 90s. It's impressive for something to last that long and to be in such good shape. Sure, it's got a little bit of wear and tear on the wood and the fabric is a little faded, but I've seen furniture from 2 years ago that don't look that good, nowhere near that good. So I did that. I did the Google image search and it comes up all these other expensive ass chairs. Here, I'll show you. We can do it because it's actually interesting. Hold on. Let me put you. Stop hitting your hand. Will you stop trying to jump out your car seat? I'm always blaming you. Hey, look up here. You stand up. Hey, y'all, your legs are really broke. I need a new camera stand so bad. Literally got. If you were a person, you would have braces on your leg. You look like Forrest Gump. Seriously, it's that bad, man. You've been hanging out with Elvis too much. Your damn legs jittering. So let's do an image search because I have done that before, and it come up with all these crazy other chairs that were similar but nothing like this one. So how you do that? I just figured this out the other day. If you're a grandma like me and you don't know how to reverse image search. Oh, thank you, the person. Oh, that was the hater. Thank you for the money, hater. I was like, who gave me $5? And then it dawned on me. So you go over here to the button, and you hit that button right there, that little camera. Well, hit that camera, and then it'll pull it up, and then you take a picture of whatever you're trying to get in a picture. You're trying to search. Oh, damn, I gotta go way back. way back when. I don't know if this will work. Come on, man, go up. See, I take a picture of it, and then it comes up with all of this furniture for sale. And they do have some that are similar, but nothing like that one exactly. And that ugly thing right there is $6,000. None of them match mine. 20-something $100, $1,300, $1,200, $1,600, $50,000. What the hell? Where did that come from? 1750s. Okay. It was probably the first chair to come here on the Mayflower or something. 50 grand for this chair, you guys. Ain't that crazy? And it's fugly. 6,000. None of them are like this chair though. This is more like a, I don't, does anybody know what it's called? It's like a daybed chair with an ottoman. It's huge. You probably can't tell in the picture or like on camera, but yeah, more rare. It's cute. It is cute. I'm glad that I cleaned it up a little bit. I hope it dries good. Where did I start? Back here. Yeah, it's going to take it a little while to dry. Let me throw stuff away. You got a bee on my camera stand. Let me take this and wash it. Y'all, I'm about to go. I'm hungry. Hey, Mr. B, come back. You want to be friends? Hello? Do y'all see this bee? Hi. You don't want that, no. I swear to God, I should have been a beekeeper. Come here. I'm gonna play. Going deep. Going deep. Heck, you might have a moneymaker there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, I don't know. I think it was probably mass production furniture. Just the pattern on the legs and stuff. It feels mass production, but I don't know. It looks like something that would have come out of Pure One in the 90s, honestly, don't it? It's got Pure One vibes. I don't know. It's a good chair. I'm excited that I found it. They had it marked at 150, and then over time, I guess they had marked it down to $80, so I got it for $80. It is what it is. I love that show, the Antique Roadshow. So good. Yeah, there's been some jewels on there before, that's for sure. Y'all, I'm gonna go make me something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I did 26 miles today. So, I also need a refill. Alright, I'm gonna go. We might talk later. I also need to shower. I need to get my life together. I'm glad that I got that cleaned. Yeah, we might come back out here later. Oh, that's what I need to do. I got work to do. I honestly just want to lay down and be depressed. But we got shit to do. You too, Maria. It's so good to see you. Miss GT, you want me to make you a plate? I definitely would. I can't wait till I'm at a point psychologically where I can like host parties at my house and stuff. I can't wait to like do meet and greets with you guys, and like I want to actually get to know my following. But it's hard when I'm struggling with PTSD and then I'm also being re-traumatized at the same time. I really don't know how I hold it together. God. Jesus is it's all him. It's all him. It's all him. My recovery, everything. It's all him. So anyways, I love you guys, and we'll talk later, because I definitely need to like set up to like sleep out here tonight, and I got to put locks on the door to do that. And it sounds like it's about to rain, so I got to go. Love you guys. Bye. Thank y'all for hanging out. And Maria, thank you so much. Miss GT. Ryan, nice to meet you.